Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Julian Maximiliano Rodriguez is speaking. Here is another video update, and I'm recording here 5 in the morning. Where I am at is, to be precise, today is October the 19th. According to the recording video, it is, and it's 5 in the morning. Try to sleep and haven't got some of the sleep, of course, Well, let's get into the point. Well, as this time that I'm recording this YouTube video of the video update, because I wanted to record a video as it is some kind of some kind of special, as a video special for a holiday related. Well, of course, mostly that currently in yesterday and now couldn't get some of the sleep and all that kind of things. What is the usual ones? And I haven't been sleeping correctly, being kind of late and staying up. Well, that's the mostly issue that I have one of this. I don't remember that I got to pass away from this. Well, of course, Lee, I'm using my Dell laptop that is very, very old, but I'm gonna be getting a new laptop for doing creation work and other scenes like that. And previously saw that I'm gonna be doing a following about myself, to do a following upon my fan base group. Now, there is a thing that now it is making it up to do a group for what I'm been doing with. Well, it's been taking a little bit of some time for long while since with this. Of course, it's been taking a long while of try to get scenes straight up, but there is more two members anew whom I speak to on a Mimo app, and some of them are pretty decent and somewhat what is considered to be, but it's all there is from for what people are. Well, let me go back to track about talking about what's up. As this time of recording, November the 19th, 2023, and it's been a month past it's been said and done with, and I like to mention is that I want to give mostly a great appreciation and thanks, of course, for all the effort and to people who I get along with and try to get a following onto my fan base group. And now I kind of reunited with one of the very long time friend from the UK of England, with I know her around 2015, with she's always busy with creation work. At that time point, and then I pass away. You gotta be kidding about this. Well, at this time on, that from yesterday, which I have got to see one of my longtime friend movie of The Jungle Book, which is a fan favorite movie from Disney, and to this very day, Walt Disney final film and last film involved Uncle Walt. Was I see the streaming video and I just got on it in 3D. Well, for I greatly appreciate that she's an awesome person and all that. So it's been a what? And I just passed away. Well, was I missed out her streaming video of her movie, which I only watched less and was missed out because of ridiculous important life. And this is why I got my own life. I've been keep on telling to every scene that I got my own life, and it's no joke about that. Well, I don't like to do insurance and important scenes, but something that is really important to Doom is what they said I have to do it over and over and over again. I'm scared of doing this. Oh my god. Do I Do I really have to start over again? Now, anyways, it's been really something about real life matter, and firstly, I'm getting a little bit better of taking care of scenes onto online, what is presumed. The scenes are taking a little bit better of getting scenes straight up for my fan base group and the main four group and three groups that I have. There will be decision if I had to do three other groups that I had to take care of to join up to make like a pool, Paul. Yeah, I don't see. We're not gonna go to this. And I pass away. I'm gonna try a different level because of this disruption. So scenes are getting a little bit better of the previously compared to compare to what he has a couple of months ago and last year to get scenes straight up, and now we're getting into some scene. One scene to mention that most community online is probably rarely any better to be precise. Oh. I think I know that part in Crash Bandicoot 2 where you had to go to space. Oh, that one. The frustrating one. If this doesn't do justice, maybe. Actually, yeah. I think I'm gonna go to one of my first Crash Bandicoot game, Crash Bandicoot Warp. Which is my first Crash game. But let me tell ya, I'm getting seen straight up onto my Discord server group. My main issue that is not the thanks because of no post and anything like that, and they prefer something else, let me tell myself that there's no perfection on any group or stuff like that, to be precisely honest. Mostly they prefer something a lot better, and they prefer something more compared to uninteresting matter with. Well, and it is true. What is up with this? There's no such thing about getting of perfection and getting seen straight up. But of course, I'm doing a little bit more than better than any other thing, to get the matter straight up onto my Discord server group under my fan base group. But there will be decision for next year for like three groups, if I have to keep them or remove them. But that is depends on my choice and what it will get. I really need to get a better laptop for this. Well, there's no worry about getting seen straight up. But in the matter of fact, I really need a great support of people like my characters OC and scenes like that. But this is not gonna do like quite justice to one of my folks. There has been most cases that a few folks who could prefer friends and they cannot do justice and no reply 'em. This is going the same to my online mother, who she's no longer a mod of mine. My online mom, Roxy, she got her own scene, so I'm not gonna really bother with this. To keep on posting the group, become one of my fans and showing proof, rarity is considered. Well, enough with talking about something else and to talk about things. Well, accordingly, I will be finished recording this video for a special thanks and some of the updated video. I will record another video about wishing a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, birthday, family, quality times, all that kind of scene that is coming up soon for in a few months, because we're at the end of the year of 2024. But as is called revival about me, despite a scene that it would have been extremely barely well with, and it would be do with, well, Great Julie name, it was such a great name. But now, because of people who I don't get along with and things like that, and likely, I think I know one folks and a few folks of mine. We prefer real nice people around real nice people, and we still preferring of that. Yet people like online to people, narcissists or entitled to care about themselves and with things, well, it's just whatever with people. Online has been a big letdown because of how it portrayed with. I will not forget a mention to another person who is of who is another person who gave me a lame advice to say this that I should draw my own art and all that kind of nonsense with she left the group. She's no friend, and I heard less of controversy with that person. She was doing with mental health abuse, from what I heard about. It is something to be frank with. But I wanted to make a quick notice that I want to give a thanks for a happy Thanksgiving to a hold, and it is so much a great appreciation that I'm still trying to get onto scenes over my back for the last 3 years and mostly for 5 years longer because of the letdown it has been being down with, and I have been trying to fight this off, been struggling of less, been really struggling. The server, um, it is something. Well, it is something to be said. I want to give thanks to one of my close friends, one of my fans, and people who I really got along really awesome. And it's like that. And the slow frame that has started this, yeah. To my fans, to my close friends, the real people who are showing real proof and real people that are better than others that they don't even show proof, but they need to try harder, is the only justice to do with. Well, there's nothing in comparison about perfection with. It is about a great thanks to one of my friends and one of the fans. One of the fans and people who I talk to, and appreciation of really appreciation of reuniting one of my longtime friend from the UK called Stephanie. No name mentioned, but she at least have noticed for less, but for good appreciation to talk about. She's always busy with her creation work, but it's always kind of matter with. So it is one of my great things for appreciation, for a thanks for this Thanksgiving moment, for going through a lot of these rough moments and streak disappreciation that I don't really like the very most of things. And I got unlocked it. It's the same with the PlayStation 4 game 3 for unlocking a trophy. But yes, it's not about fame and popularity for having a fan base group, despite I'm trying to get scenes straight up. And now that scenes are getting a little bit more better, to be really exact. And super recovering, bigger time once more. And I think I have to give myself a thanks for working extreme. And I die again. Oh my god. Giving a little thanks to myself, doing a lot of effort and paid, and believing myself. Telling the punk that he doesn't do with. Well, at 1 p.m., a friend of mine, a caregiver, he's going to pick me up for 1 p.m. once I do the recording video. Mostly, I do not have time to create any ideas and new video at this point. Really, really, because the holiday is coming. Motivation. I sleep very late and woke up and stayed up and like this right now couldn't sleep. So it's really kind of go with. Well, what this means is just of there we go. This game brings me back in 1999, 2000 when I played this game back in the day. One of my first game for PS1 and my first game of Crash Bandicoots. Of course, I don't talk about Crash Bandicoot, Banjo-Kazooie, and all that kind of things of mascot of a game, mascot game series. Mostly because a mascot game series of knockoff or rivals was just because to capitalize the successes to Mario and Sonic. For instance, fun fact because of those two competitors like Bubsy. Anyone remember Bubsy? Of course not me. I know about the series and the characters, and because of the game about the Bobcat against the Woolies, which was the homage to Disney and to Looney Tunes, which I have a bit of love and hate relationship upon Disney and Warner Brothers because of woke culture. Let's see if I can hit that one last box with. Apparently, I haven't been working because of my status on my health, but I'm feeling exactly well and more better with. But I'm gonna be going back to normal life in a bit soon, and especially moving scenes around like live action videos for my YouTube video creation work, for live action videos on my YouTube channel like I usually do. Mostly this year has been like better than 2013, even though that it was a better year than 2013. We still live in a world like 1918, like the pandemic has. We are tired about the modern world where we live in, I guess. Let me see if I could have to. There we go. Coco-san. Well, at least I have my auntie dog calling Coco-san. Believe it or not, this character was voiced by Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. And mostly, I was watching about the video clip about the with Dexter Laboratory because of Nostalgia Perfect, and I have been kind of away likely because of forgotten and missed the old days of those the big three TV channel of the 90s where they were at its peak until 2010. Now that Cartoon Network and Disney and Nickelodeon, they just don't care doing original ideas or a new show because they will cancel a third season and just kill off the fan favorite show. There's a big following. Perhaps, for example, like The Owl House. Very great show this past year, and I love that show, The Owl House. More likely of anime style western. Well, that's why I had to give thanks to myself for doing a lot of effort. And I did though. And helping the people who are in need of help for voice act thing that their interest and helping with voice act for finding for luck. Exactly what I had to give myself thanks about myself for Thanksgiving. And the people who I appreciate so much. Really? Oh my god. I was going to jump right there. So infuriating. Oh. Annoying bird. I am great, Leon. Leon. And really? Is that quote from Star Fox 64 when I used to rent that game from Blockbuster Video, the N64. And it's one of the very notable and famous N64 game in the 1990s and still holds up to today's standard for gaming community scenes. Really? Enough with that, and I almost fall down. I hate this one. Oh crap. Well, there goes the extra life. Scenes could have been so much better than the previous, even more for this whole scene with John and Great Julie name. But now a new name that had to start over again from scratch from last summer because of the stupid letdown with a dumb brat of a so-called friend of mine. I was supposed to jump that box. But it is a long story short about that. And I already explained about what has happened to this. I was gonna hit that. Well, there's nothing important to do except for having things for of having things to myself and appreciation that I have done so much of justice. But it is not easy. Not so easy, of course. There we go. That was a close call. Well, before I will end up this video for less a bit and start with a new video recorded about Christmas and the year reviews, all those things like that. We will be coming up soon with that. Speaking about Crash Bandicoot, well, I believe because of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, which I remember about the dragon, which I know Spyro, and I have played one of the games, Enter the Dragonfly, and I have played a little bit of the original one on media and stuff like that. There will be no longer of IP of of Sony Entertainment, and that's because that they're owned by Activision. The one that they did of Call of Duty and forget about this one, and Call of Duty and other classic game from the late 70s and 80s and other scenes. What else? Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch. I didn't care about Overwatch and the newer fandom like one of these days because newer stuff doesn't please me, but well, at least I got to see the movie The Five Nights at Freddy's, or how I haven't got the chance to. But Five Nights at Freddy's are my favorite fandom of the new scene because it's a lot more better than Has Been Hotel, any kind of that kind of stuff. There's no new scenes of any scene that doesn't please or interest me because of last decades I tried to get into of newer stuff. But depends, but it doesn't please to me. Especially with a newer anime. Depends anime. A slow frame rate. Bah! So it was gonna be only 3D. And I almost went there for the finish line. Well, it's all there is about the news update for Thanksgiving, but I enjoy a great food of family feast and spend time with the family. Need my own time, all that kind of thing. And luck sure did, by the way. Sure did. Well, to be certain that for thanks for a lot of effort and more things you know, well, it's all there is about, I guess. And also to say in behalf about giving thanks to myself, to people that appreciate too much with me. There we go. Are great appreciated too much with me. Thank you for giving me the time that I'm an awesome person to all my fans, my close friends, people who are real people and awesome. It takes a lot of effort, all the above, and it is something that has to do. Rarity is hard, but people around these days just don't care about how to be polite, except of nice or good or anything like that. But I mean, just let this be as the world goes. And so as online involvement. Well, there's nothing much to speak about except about giving thanks and update. Well, starting around for the next year, I will be doing like kind of less more, and I will be promising. Mostly, I have been trying to look for help for a team, a production under my YouTube creation work, like the ones to be doing for like YouTubers and content creator does. And I have been looking for everywhere for help what I need to get. Only one person have joined up to help, and only one person, the same person, joined the group and left the server until I'm trying to wait for others to join up, of course. So nothing particular has happened. But I have some plans to do under my Discord server group for my fan base and following, which I'm continually doing more. Even when it comes to left members and things, maybe they don't deserve to be one of those real people that are not the meaning that they deserve part of the life, I think. But yeah, well then, I don't know how to say this for most. Well, apparently of yeah, sorry, there has been a very bad response onto the Elgato recording with this. So he's gonna freeze more if I don't do something. Well then, I think it's enough said for that, so happy Thanksgiving and great thanks to all the things I've been doing for justice and hard work. Try to meet people for better connection and appreciation for mostly on giving art as less, morally less of real people decently on Discord, mostly that, and a Mimo app, which is a great appreciation. I had to get going right now. So this is Julian Maximiliano Rodriguez speaking. I will see you on the next video. Bye.